Getting ready for that big trip to Northwestern Territories, 300 miles west of Yellowknife, which is going to happen next week. They think the machinery or whatever is going there will be ready on 21st of October, and it's probably going to be like below 0 Celsius there for sure. So I wanted to fix a few things on the truck. First of all, like I mentioned before, I noticed I've been having some vibration issues, like shaking mirrors, stuff like that. And I did research online about that vibration damper, or what is called hydraulic balancer. It's a disc, metal disc with silicone inside. Looks like a wheel. It's very heavy, and it sits on the front of basically the main shaft, the one that spins, and right behind the radiator. And they say that Pittsburgh Power says that you're supposed to replace them every 500,000 miles because the liquid becomes solid and it does not provide any benefit anymore. And all this vibration, it can affect the longevity of the engine, and can cause lots of small problems and big ones as well. So a couple of days ago I ordered this damper at a Western Star dealer, and I got a pretty good price. It was like $311, and they said 2 days delivery, and that's why actually I wanted to take this Friday off, because I picked up my load Thursday. Today's Friday, but I have to be in South Carolina only on Monday, and it's only 850 miles. And so I left my trailer over there, right in Smithville. And I went to one guy. There's a shop here which are very cheap by Canadian standards. They only charge $80 an hour. But the problem is the guy, I talked to him like a few days ago before I ordered this balancer, and asked the guy, so how many hours do you think it'll take? Like, how expensive is it? And I was afraid he would say like $500 or $600, because stuff like this is expensive, just labor, with me supplying the part. And the guy did not sound too sure. Oh, you have to bring over your truck, it depends, because that's what happens, when it's a cheap shop, they don't know what they're doing. And incidentally, these are the same guys that installed that rubber belting on my step deck and used those 5-inch bolts or screws with square heads, but they're cheap, so I had to use them this time too. But I went there and the guy says, oh, I'm not sure, bring your truck. Okay, so now I went in my car. It's like 20 kilometers to the Western Star dealer, picked it up, drove back, put it in the truck, and drove to this guy who's just around the corner. And I have the truck, and he looks at it and he says, well, it depends how much stuff will have to come out. I said, well, you asked me to bring the truck and you will tell me, right? And so he's still not sure. Even when he sees the truck, I opened the hood, he looks inside, I showed him the new part, and he cannot tell me. But the worst thing was, he said, oh, we cannot do it today. We cannot do it Friday because this is the last Friday before the Thanksgiving, like long weekend. Monday 14th is the Thanksgiving here in Canada. So basically today is like a short day, and he said they were swamped with work, because he said he fired a couple of guys. That's like a clue right there, right? Like, why would you fire a mechanic? So that's kind of people I guess he had. But anyway, so I went to the cat dealer. They charge $120 per hour here in Ontario. But it's a cat. These guys, they know their stuff, so it's expensive. But I said, what the heck. My main concern was I wanted to do it right now without, carrying this. That piece weighs like, I don't know, well, not 100 pounds, but maybe 40, 50, 60 pounds. It's pretty damn heavy. And I went there, and the guy said, oh, that shouldn't be a problem, I said, can you do it today? Oh, yeah, sure. And I look in the shop, and the shop is empty, I guess because of that stupid rate, $120 an hour plus 13% sales tax, HST. But anyway, so they did it, And but then I look at the bill. So the final bill was they charged me for 2 hours, so $240 plus $31.20 HST sales tax, so total $271.20. But I do get this $31.20 back as you know, at the end of each month when I file my HST, right? So this is the business related sales tax that I paid, so I get it back. So basically it cost me $240, and I know some guys would say, you're crazy, it's silly to pay someone when you can replace it yourself. Well, what do you do? Like here, what he did, it says here, request, replace vibration damper with customer supplied damper. Now check this out, what this guy had to do. Remove lines, piping and belts for access, remove fan hub and replace damper with customer supplied damper, reassemble engine, test after repair, all of parts. Okay, so firm labor 140, oh 240, so 2 hours. That's it. See, so that was pretty good. I was afraid it would be like $500 or $600, you know. And then another thing I did, I followed the lead from one of the viewers who said that dollar store sells these you know, cheap carpets with rubber underneath, you know. They're like throwaway carpets that are great, or mats that are great to use to protect your tarp. So I found a dollar store at the nearby plaza, and of course this is not US, so in US these are probably like $1 a piece, but here they were $3, but still, you know, I bought like 6 pieces. So this will serve me, this plus those 4 blankets I have. That should be enough for next time I have to top a load. So basically today's was spent all in trucking related matters. Oh, and in the morning I had to scan all my paperwork, call the customs broker, I got the emailed everything to them, and then another thing, they wanted me to call the consignee in South Carolina, because they said the driver is supposed to call, driver must call at least 48 hours in advance to let them know you're coming. So I told them, I gave them my load reference number, said I'm coming Monday morning, so that's it. So now all I need to do is I need to find some bungee cords. I don't want to drive. I'm gonna maybe jump into my car now. I'm in my truck now. Jump into my car, maybe see what Canadian Tire has. I know their prices are pretty high, but just need a couple, because I've used up all my bungee cords. I just need a couple to fix the top tomorrow, and I plan to start real early tomorrow, maybe get up like at 5, you know, because I have to stop in Hamilton, get some fuel, enough to, you know, maybe to last me till Erie, Pennsylvania. That's where it's going to be much cheaper than here. Probably I'll get like 200 liters, you know, 50-60 gallons. And tomorrow we'll start driving. Thanks for watching.